Hello everyone, and welcome to my next review. As you can see for this review, it's going to be my own custom-built Revell kit, Union Pacific Big Boy. Now this kit I designed to have the greyhound color scheme, and I'm going to give a little look over with this kit to you guys. Now you might be thinking, why is this so weathered? Now, the point of this kit was just to have an engine that would look nice, to put on a background area. So, I weathered it to make it look like it was working. Now, after a while, once I put this on the layout, I'm going to be adding the light to the little front light here, cab back here, and back there on the tender, a little red one. And maybe a little orange flickering bulb right here for the fire. Very, very small though. So the first thing I'm going to go over is the detail on the drive shaft. Sorry if this is a bit awkward, but So as you can see, they're very nicely done. Not as good as they can be. They do move, but it's very, very difficult to get them to move. Since this is a kit. Now for this I used my own paints, which I'm going to show you this here. Some nice weathering here. A metallic coat right here instead. Because they weren't able to put paints on that part because it got so hot. Metallic down here because all my other engines have metallic drive shafts. I used chalk pastels here. And from Prismacolor, and I used that. And yeah, I'm going to show you the front real quick. I'm going to do modifications on it eventually. But right here, this is the most important part. Let me get you right up to it. It has a legible number there on the little shield. Now these decals are really hard to put on, but they are worth it. This is not for little kids to get to, so I wouldn't recommend it. However, if you are a modeler and you want a big boy, I would recommend this. But yeah, this is I put the number 423 or 4023, wrong number. But as you can see, it has some nice hand guards here all the way through. It has a nice plow detail there. And the only problem I have with this is right here. The hatch there across the front, it doesn't have a separate bar. It's molded in. So once I have time to, I'm going to sand that down and replace it with actual brass tubing. As you can see up top, those holes are actually there. Really nice. Now I'm going to move down a bit. As you can see here, this handrail was molded into this, which this is another thing I'm going to sand off and replace with brass tubing, or at least very thin ones. It's kind of ugly here, but fixable easily. Gonna move down slightly. As you can see right here, it has a added on Dynamo, which would power up the engine initially before they put steam into it. And finally, more decals here for 4023. Union Pacific, my tender, added coal on. This is not the real coal that comes with it. Now normally when you get this kit, it would be a really metallic, shiny black. Well, not metallic, more like gloss, which is a bit of a problem, so I had to paint this entire thing. But it came out nice. I'm going to show you right here. Detach the engine real quick. Need 2 hands for this. And everything's off the rails, oh well, but as you can see here, there is detail all throughout the back of this, which is really nice. Gives me a chance to show you the wheel detail up close. And it has separately fitted ladders here. Now finally for the back, there's barely anything on there. I put that UP 4023 again. All these decals come with a set. You can either do 4014 or 4023. I chose 23, and I'm going to get a second one of these to make 14, since that's been rebuilt lately, refurbished, and it's running again. So, thank you guys for watching. This was my review of the Revell Big Boy Kit. And for the final part of this, I'm going to put this right back together again. Get it coupled. You have to kind of wiggle it around since it doesn't like to couple up. So, there you go. And I'm going to back up and give you a full view. A very this was a very fun to build and wharf it kit. So I would recommend this if you want a big boy. They sell for like $23 to $25, sometimes $50 if the person's a bit overpricing. But it's worth it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you down the line.